great credit for cricket that a player should become the Prime Minister of a country, that too a very important South Asian one, like Pakistan. Imran Khan was probably destined for this because you could see from even the cricket field that he was always a leader. That everyone looked up to him as a leader, as the unquestioned head of the team. I mean, he was almost dictatorial in the way he ran the cricket team, but in those characters, those traits, you can see that he is a man who's made for bigger things. And the way people followed him, his players, his whole bunch of youngsters, even the established players, everyone would just, do anything at his bidding, at his command. And sometimes I believe he used to be quite, he would swear a lot on the field. So some of them would be embarrassed by this, but Imran would tell them, look, this is not a child's play. This is something really serious. You got to put up with this. So he was that kind of a man, very imperious, maybe not as arrogant as people believe, but very imperious, very commanding. He would take his own decisions and stick to them. And there was no authority beyond him in Pakistan cricket when he was the captain. I mean, nobody dared tell anything to him. He would just say, I need this 11. They would be given that 11. Sometimes in Sharjah, overnight he would bring a player over on the flight from Karachi. The cricketer would probably land at 6 o'clock in the morning and would be in the team by 9 o'clock. So he had that kind of a dictatorial attitude towards selection, but it helped because he was winning matches. The selectors would give him all that latitude. So if you see in any stage of his career, you could make out that here was a leader of men. So it's not surprising that he's gone on to become what he is today, or what he's going to become very soon, that the Prime Minister of the country itself. But this is a sacrifice he has made. In 22 years, he has slogged there in the political field. So it's not come easy to him. So he's probably gone through a lot of transformations in his life, in his attitudes, in his views. I mean, today India is scared of him, thinking he's anti-India and all that. But I wouldn't say that. I mean, in my dealings with Imran Khan, I found him a very, very even, very equitable person. He would say it as it is, whether it was India or Pakistan. I mean, there was a time when students were throwing stones at us in Karachi, and the way he thundered at them, the way he scowled, the way he was so angry with those students for throwing stones at Indians was quite fascinating to watch. He was that kind of person then. I don't know now, maybe within politics people change, and he may not be the same Imran Khan he was. He has to make many adjustments because of the field he is in today. But I'm pretty sure that a man with good intentions like him might do well as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. What happens to India-Pakistan relations because of him is a different story, but I'm sure he'll be a fair-minded person, that he won't do something just out of spite or hate or anything. He would consider everything and take cool decisions. I think it's in good hands at the moment. And to have a cricketer who comes from the background of a gentleman's game, that's also very important. So I think we are on a good wicket here with Imran beginning as Prime Minister of Pakistan.
I met Imran Khan on a day after the India versus Pakistan match at the ICC World T20 Championships in 2016. India met Pakistan in that match in Kolkata, and India won that match. The morning after the match was the day when I met him. The whole idea was to meet Imran Khan and speak to him, especially about India-Pakistan cricket and relationships, because he's such a larger-than-life, iconic personality when it comes to cricket in South Asia. B, his voice always carries weight. He's a very leading politician, and he looks at the Indo-Pak cricket relations with a different context.